Alright, I think we're live. Let me refresh. Alright, we are live. Okay. So, um, hello. Hello, A Strawberry Pub. So I just want to talk about first before we get into the whole Hi Hunter. Before we get into the whole actually I don't want to say that. Just know I was added to the like the fifth live stream today. Yeah, that how's the bin cheese good. Hi old Empire mapping. Hi everybody. Um yeah, there's been a lot of Wixo live streams today. I don't know why. But yeah. Before we get into really anything, I just want to tell you guys I was added to the Map Collective group chat on Discord like right when everything started going down. You know, yeah. I wasn't really involved in any of the Map Collective drama, but I was just there to watch. All right, but if you guys now want to pick countries and colors, just tell your country and what color you want it to be, and I'll put your name in on there. I was like 30 seconds late. It's not that big of a deal. Right? Color. I don't know why the tolerance is low. Right? So that's how it's gonna be. And you guys, of course, can like ask for invasions, all that type of stuff. Yellow Norway. All right. So yeah, this is like my first live stream. Well, on this channel, I've done other live streams on other channels before, but America Pink. Okay. Red Malt. So I hope the audio and everything sounds good. I guess I just put it up there. All right. Pink America. Or not that. Pink America. It's not the most suiting color for America, but hey, it works. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, it's disconnected. Died for a second. All right, dark blue Brazil. All right. Sorry, yeah, USA got taken as soon as you said that. Sorry about that. All right, dark blue Brazil. All right, so now you guys can ask to form alliances. You guys can ask, I don't know what's going on. But you guys can ask, Red Malta, can I have Barbados? So, okay, across the whole, I mean, Barbados is all the way over here. Pretty sure this is Barbados. You know what? Why not? You're gonna have land all across the whole thing. But now you guys can ask to form alliances, to invade countries, and all that type of stuff. Okay, that is a lot. Hey, Strawberry Pup. Okay, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Maldives and Seychelles. Okay, Wolf 3 is Colombia. Hold on. I will get to some of these wars. I don't know what color do you want to be? Wolf 3, what color do you want to be? as Colombia, because that's one of the things I want to ask. But now that we got to this, let's do a strawberry pup who's invading a lot of people. I'm actually gonna make you. I think I have to make you like a this type of blue because I'm gonna have you invade countries. So you wanted to invade Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and then Maldives and Seychelles. So in this war, you're probably gonna do pretty good. Let's be honest. There is mountains, so it will be a harder challenge, but most of these countries are gonna fall pretty quickly. Bangladesh will be a harder choice, but it's not that much. In Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Seychelles, they're probably doomed. Wolf 3, what color do you want to be as Colombia? Alright. Old Empire mapping. Okay. So, Old Empire mapping. Brazil is invading Peru or Peru. Is it Peru? Bolivia and Peru. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's start this. So, Brazil is invading Peru and Bolivia. Now, it is going to be a pretty hard to do this because, especially for Peru, due to the jungles, but there's less jungle over here in Bolivia. So, we're going to go ahead and see Brazil invading. You might be able to see the color difference. I'm not sure how it transfers onto OBS, but you're invading Bolivia pretty well. I'm pretty sure you already took their capital. And, well, Bolivia was easy. Now it's just Peru, which is the hard part for you. You want to invade Chad. Norway, you want to invade Chad. Okay, hold on. Before we get to that. So, Scally Gaming and A Strawberry want to go ahead and form an alliance. I'm just going to make it the Square Alliance, because that's the easiest thing. So, if you want to join this alliance, anybody else in the world, I'm pretty sure you probably have to have the permission of both people. India, the USA, and Norway form an alliance. Okay. I'm gonna have to make this gold. Alright. So Norway, you wanna invade Chad. So, Norway is, gonna declare war on, the good old nation of Chad. And, well, they start, I don't know how this is gonna happen. I guess they take the capital. They land there, I guess, from, airplanes, and they start taking a lot of this, and then Chad just surrenders. Chad would never surrender, but because I say so, they are another part of the Norwegian Empire. Okay. The Northern American region via Greenland. Uh, okay, hold on. Hey, Strawberry, I will finish your war. Bangladesh dies. So, I will do the North American region. Hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm not gonna lie, this just looks a lot more better. This should happen in real life. Not the invasion, but the border should look like this. That's all I'm saying. Alright. So, the Northern American region via Greenland and Mexico, Puerto Rico are under my rules. Alright. So I have to add Puerto Rico, of course, because that's already a thing. And so you want to invade Mexico? You Okay. Let's just done. This gets to get with this. So, Old Empire or Brazil? No, wrong tolerance. Old Empire mapping slash Brazil starts their invasion. They really get to the coast. Peru tried to push back, but they can't because they're bad. And well, we can see that Peru surrendered, and in the peace treaty, Brazil wants full annexation. So they just got a lot more land and access to the Pacific Ocean. Kind of narrating this like an actual video, by the way. Region, so Canada as well. So you want to invade Canada, Mexico, and Greenland? That'll be an interesting fight, but sure. I mean, it definitely be interesting. Uh, this is not cool. I don't like how there's so many islands. They need to get rid of all the islands. They just need to exterminate the islands. Should not exist anymore. But this war, let's be honest, the USA definitely solos Canada and Greenland. So they're gonna just easily be able to make an invasion. That's the wrong thing. Easily be able to make an invasion. They take pretty much all this Canadian area, take this lake, and like sorry to Canadians, but I mean the USA are probably will over you. Mexico, it might be interesting, but they do take Baja California and they get a lot of the coastline regions. So you want to invade Cameroon and Libya? Okay, you may do that. So, oh wait, Cameroon and Libya? Okay. So Cameroon right here and Libya right here. Yeah, is my stream? Okay. Asia, India. Why do you want to invade Denmark? Um, so what you're gonna do is you're first gonna focus on Cameroon and you start taking the tip of this country, getting really close. Well, just a lot more land, and then you decide to make an invasion from the coastline, and well, completely just destroy this country. Also, I'm using the wrong color, but it's fine. It's fully annexed because, well, it's better transition. And then for this Libya, it is a little harder, but you do invade from the coastline, take most of it, and you do invade from here. However, it is just not very efficient. Uh, okay. Yes, you may invade Madagascar and Myanmar. So, India starts the invasion of Myanmar, Madagascar. Um, not yeah. Let's be honest. India was completely solo in this war. I don't think we need to say anything more. They were completely solo, Burma and Madagascar. And so, I mean, considering what's happening, I think they would fully annex these countries. And there we go. Another tolerance looks weird. I will fix that. Can I invade Colombia, Guyana, and Ecuador? You may do that. Colombia, Guyana, and Ecuador. Colombia, then Guyana, and Ecuador. Okay, so and Colombia. Wait, no, not Venezuela. Okay, I'm not taking it right now. So, of course, common theme here, the Brazilians are gonna do very great in this. So, they're going to take a lot of land, especially in the south and Ecuador. They fully capitulate the country. However, it gets a little more, well, bad when they start invading into Colombia. So you're gonna do pretty good, Old Empire mapping, and you're gonna do pretty good in Guyana, taking over the whole country. However, Colombia just provides a lot of issues, and it will cause more invasion to fully capitulate this country. Okay. So India, you want to invade Denmark. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So Denmark gets invaded. If you want, I guess I will give you all of this because I mean, let's be honest. We already know what would be the consequence of that. I guess we can come back over to this now. Canada has probably already surrendered. They definitely haven't last a long time. And same thing with Greenland. To be honest, they would not last. Um, Going down over here to Mexico, the cartels have been fighting against both the Mexican government and America, but overall, it's just not very good for Mexico. But they won't fully collapse here, as they still are invading through the Yucatan Peninsula and eventually connect up their front. However, they don't manage to take Mexico City. However, they're like very close. You are in the square lines. Yeah, it's gold because yeah. Also, I guess I could just do this. So, any more requests for invasions? Hope the live stream hasn't been too laggy. I know it has been laggy in some spots, but Hopefully it's not too bad. Pink America is definitely an interesting sight to see. You don't really see that often. Pretty sure that's a river, so I can't get rid of that. Yeah, you would need Norway and USA to accept. So continuing off of Norway's invasion over here, it's been going pretty well as there's no really other government in Libya. There's nothing else to really do. So Libya gets completely destroyed, and they're gonna get fully annexed into the new Norwegian Empire. So that's pretty cool. It's that is a very interesting border. Also, not that. There you go. Has a very interesting border, and then Hunter's just right here. Yeah, USA needs to accept now, which is Scally Gaming. So continuing off of the Brazilian invasion, we could see that they have captured the coastline, and Colombia is, well, fully taken. And old empire mapping. Do you want to fully annex all of these nations, or what do you want to do with them? How are we already 17 minutes into the stream? Feels a little long to me. I don't know. I think I'll be going for like an hour more. I don't think I'll be going for too long. Thanks everybody who has been tuned into the stream, by the way. I did not expect these many people to be in the stream. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there'd be like only a couple. To be totally honest. Uh, full annexation. All right. I mean, I was thinking that you would do that. I was just contemplating. Also, Galapagos. Forgot about them. Can't forget about them. They're the most important islands in the world. This is a very interesting border now with Venezuela, but it's fine. Also, yeah, you will need to attack France if you want French Guiana, so that will be a pretty big issue for you. So what I'm thinking of doing is after this stream, like okay. Oh, it gave you a 10-minute ad. I don't know. I don't even have ads in this stream. Okay. So Old Empire mapping is now in the Square Alliance. Good. That's like a worldwide alliance, basically. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing my own little Wixo thing. Like, not my Wixo, but I was thinking of doing this. It is Pros Wixo as a Diplomacy Wars thing soon. I might do that for another live stream. I'm not sure when, but I definitely will do that eventually. Suriname, Venezuela, and Panama. Hold on. Venezuela and Panama. Alright, so, Brazil, called Old Empire Mapping, which is kind of funny, invades Suriname, we said Suriname, Venezuela, let's be honest though, it probably won't be too, well actually it could be a decent sized fight. So India starts their invasion of Pakistan, focusing on the northern or southern areas, but really just focusing on all the areas of this part of the country, and also, of course, focusing on Kashmir. But it is a very tough fight for the Indians to fight because, well, yeah. All right. So for this whole thing right here, yeah, you're done. And like Brazil said, full annexation of all three of these countries. They are becoming a very large country in South America now. Already been 22 minutes. Okay, that is a large request. That is a very large request. Um, for the Norwegians. But hey, if you guys are scrambling Africa, it's it's okay. I mean, I would obviously I would. This is fine, but like something I would like is if you maybe invaded countries around you. Obviously, this is it's funny, but okay. So okay, so the Norwegians want Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, South Sudan, Mozambique. Okay, and that's all it. That's it for the Norwegians. Um, okay, you want Sudan? Oh, you do want Sudan. Okay, okay, okay. No, not that. Okay, so that's the land you want. That's pretty. I would say that's good. I would say it makes more sense for a strawberry pup to get Mozambique because Madagascar's right here. Okay, you want West Africa, so that's like I would say everything like from I can make a border. So like that. Is that what you want, Brazil? You want to split Mozambique? You want to split it south from north? I would say. I mean, I would do that. Well, the Norwegians are just making a full-scale invasion of all of this land right here. And, well, they just take a lot of it. They even meet up with the Nile, but eventually Egypt does start fighting back. And this will be a very interesting front. However, South Sudan and Sudan are quickly able to kind of die. And now it's just up to, well, pretty good. But maybe not for too long. But these guys, yeah, you're dead. And, for Mozambique, um, wait, did it disconnect again? Hopefully it didn't. Okay, no, it's good. Although the stream is pretty laggy, I don't know what's up. Did it disconnect? It disconnected. The internet here isn't the best. Alright. I don't know at this point. Let me refresh. I think I'm back. I don't really know. Okay, but let's just continue with this invasion. So let's be honest, Pakistan is doomed and India fully takes all of it. Apparently America gave all of its land to Norway. Um I Norway, you just got a lot of land, bud. I'm not sure how you feel about that. Okay, is the stream back, everybody? I have no clue at this point. I can see the chat from my laptop, so or from my screen. All right, but yes, you can finish your colonial adventures. All gone. So in the treaty, I don't know what that is about. In the treaty, you wanted basically all of this. Um, well, you wanted all of it except South Mozambique, which what the You wanted all of it except South Mozambique, which will be given over to the yellow Norwegians. The yellow Norwegians are just getting a bunch of land. The stream is back on. Alright, bud. No, 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 no. Hold on. I'll get to your invasions of the Russian invasions. I'm just trying to get this done. Alright, alright, alright. So you wanted Somalia? Oh, well, I might as well just give that to you. Okay, so let's see what else. Can I make an invasion into Ukraine and Kazakhstan? Alright. So, Russia invades Ukraine in Kazakhstan. So, that is interesting. I don't know why. Well, I guess Crimea is a part of Russia anyway. But let's just say that Russia starts an invasion of Ukraine, starts taking a lot of land. That is not the right thing. They start taking a lot of land in the Donbass region. It's all this part of Ukraine, and they're doing pretty good. Over here in Kazakhstan, they're doing even better, taking just a large amount of land, as Kazakhstan is very undefended, and there's not a lot of people, well, living there anyway. You wish so, but I like the story. Thank you. I mean, can I comment war crimes in Poland? Bro. Bro. Yeah. Well, this is definitely interesting. Oh yeah, old empire mapping. I'm sorry about the delay. You wanted all of West Africa. So I will start giving you a bunch of, well, not giving you, but I'm gonna start, well, you're gonna start invading a bunch of West Africa. So this is basically all of Brazil's gonna get. I guarantee the independence of Georgia, Uzbekistan, Moldova, Romania, and Mongolia. Okay, we just gotta remember that. All right. So Brazil starts their invasion of all these countries. They start taking a lot of land. I don't know what's going on with the tolerance there. Nigeria is definitely an interesting thing. By the way, if Norway, if you want to join on this, you can. Yes, I know. Can you commit war crimes in Poland? No. I mean, you can't comment them either. You can't do any of this because that would not be nice. That would not be very nice. Hmm. If you want to, I mean, you can invade Poland. You don't have to do war crimes there. That's something that could happen. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna try to fix this. You know, at the start of what is going on with my phone? So YouTube not even opening up on there. Yeah, but I plan to it is pro. I plan to make my world map better. I just haven't had the time to do that. But daily upload week is starting on Monday, and there's a lot of different videos aside from Fantasy Wixo and regular Wixo. Can I look at a little bit of Niger? Yes, you can. Yes, you may actually. You may. Thinks for turn the stream down. So you will get a little bit of Niger. That's most of it, but yeah. Old Empire mapping slash Brazil. You're just gonna get the rest of this. Because what is going on? It's even lagging on my end. So, Old Empire mapping, Brazil, whatever you want to call it, you get all of this land. All of it. Large portion of land. While Norway, uh you can get a couple bits of land. Hold on. You want to invade all of Southeast Asia? That's a big commitment. Hold on. I guess we'll do all of that. I mean, that's not a little bit of Niger. That's like most of it, more than half of it, which is most of it. You want to invade all of Southeast Asia. All right. So that hold on, mainland Southeast Asia or including Indonesia and Malaysia. I'm just gonna say mainland Southeast Asia. But if you also want to invade, um, if you want to also invade Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Singapore, and the Philippines, just tell me. But yeah. So we can see India starts their invasion of places like Thailand. That's the wrong thing. They start their invasion of places like Thailand, Laos, uh, yeah, Vietnam. All right. So, you want to continue your invasions in Russia. So, Kazakhstan is gone. Ukraine is gone. I mean, that was gonna happen anyway. Look at this country. And they're fully annexed into the Russian Empire now, I guess. Including Indonesia. Okay, okay, okay. I will do that. And then you want Belarus to join you. Alright. By the way, I hope the audio is good. Like I said, I just hope the audio is good. Alright, but including Indonesia, Papua New Guinea? No, okay. I don't know when I'll end the stream. I might end it at, might end it in 20 minutes, or I might go for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do. I might just go for an hour, so that means we have like 23 minutes left. So I might continue it, I'm not sure. But anyways, you start invading more of this land, and you get down here, and that's when you start your invasion of Indonesia, island hopping. Now this will definitely be a big quest for you to do because it's a lot of land. But you are a pretty strong country now, so that's good. Oh my God, just look at it. Look at Norway. Wow, this map is very interesting. Also, that is the wrong color. You're supposed to be dark blue. I'm surprised that none. Why did Hunter pick? Why did Hunter pick Malta out of all people? And then I'm pretty sure he just left. Uh, right. Why can't I search up? That's weird. Swiss to Bor. Okay. All right. I'm back. Yeah, Hunter. I think he might have left. I don't know. He probably did. Let's be honest. I don't know why. He just doesn't like me as much as he used to. I don't know what's the whole issue there. But yeah, Africa is not doing well here. I was like 30 seconds late to the stream, and it's because I was eating a popsicle. I was bored. But yeah, tomorrow I might do a stream, maybe like an hour and a half stream. Basically, just instead of doing diplomacy wars in the real world, we can do like a Wixo war simulator. We can be a country from Ada's Pros Wixo. I think that'll be a pretty good thing to do. I might as well do that too. I don't really know my position on the Western Sahara, to be honest, because I don't really care. Uh, this is a very interesting map. I guess we could continue with this. So the Philippines gets fully taken quickly, and then eventually comes the invasion of everything else. And a common theme, which I'm assuming. Okay, bro, that's a lot of land. You're gonna get all of Southeast Asia, and then you're gonna get all of East Africa. Is this like an Indian Ocean empire at this point? I think eventually, when we do more of these streams, I could get on like calls with people, like Norwegian maybe, like I don't know, maybe like New Zealand or something. I don't know. Angolan probably. I was a brief member of, by the way, I was a brief member of Mac Collective right before it like collapsed. I got, like I said earlier in the stream, I got added like right when everything was going down, like when Norwegian left, because I sent an application, right, and it got accepted by everybody, but people were arguing. they wanted ST. Okay. If they wanted ST mapping, or if they wanted Samuel or me, because they said we don't need 10 members, we can have like 9 or 8, and Zaylance wanted 10. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this information. Who cares though? I'm not like Map Collective barely exists anymore anyway, so yes, you have now have Warsaw. Anyways, coming back to this, uh, yeah, all of this is gonna be taken. Uh, DRC, this. You want Angola too? Wow. So all of East and South Africa. Yeah, do you want any more? Invading Poland. You want to invade Poland? Okay. So it's going to be Norway and Poland, or yeah, Norway and Russia jointly invaded Poland. Also, these colors work really well together. Yo, you don't want Eritrea? Okay. You want Central African Republic and Tunisia. All right. So I guess we'll include that too. Africa is getting completely destroyed. You're not Tunisia. You are. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. So everything's just going over here. It's Europe, or just regular Europe. Let's focus on this first, okay? So India starts their rapid push throughout this whole. Hold on, I still have the wrong thing on. India starts rapid push through basically everything over here, and Angolan is and everything is just dying. Yeah, and then also you get that south of Algeria and Eritrea. So I mean, I might as well just do that. And then you want the south of Algeria? I mean, I might as well just make you go to war with them anyway. All right, and then you want to invade. India wants to invade Germany. Interesting. Interesting things happening here. And then we can see Russia's probably just going to continue their invasion, and then Norway is probably just invade Germany too. No, I don't want to watch Ada's video. I already watched it. I'm trying to copy a link on my phone. All right. Um. So you want to continue your invasions? So let's be honest. You guys are all gonna fall, and then just get occupied and fully taken by the great old. He'll take the remains of unclaimed Africa. All right, buddy. You're getting a lot of land here. So yeah, this is my first stream that I've done on this channel. So it is. I'm just gonna do those likes. I don't care. But it is a little rough for me doing this, but it's fine. I have a decay here in Morocco. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you want the south of Morocco or the north of Morocco? You guys can say what you want in there. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And then you get Eritrea. I mean, I might as well just give all of Algeria to Norway. Might as well. And then all of that, and then okay, you want southern Morocco, so I'm gonna wait. So Norway wants southern Morocco. That's what I'm getting at, and then you can get northern Morocco if you guys want that change. Just tell me. All right, and for I guess we can continue this invasion. Um, so yeah, this is happening. Germany's getting completely destroyed, and bye bye Germany. They're dead. I think one of my friends fell asleep at like I don't know, he woke up at 12 a.m. and then he fell asleep like earlier today. I was like, "What are you doing with your sleep schedule?" I think he's asleep now. So, um, I guess I could. So, you can get all of that land, and then Norway can get all this. Scrabble of Oceania. I take everything. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. I knew you wanted Oceania. I mean, you're India. Might as well. You do nothing. I invade Malta. You just don't like Hunter. All right. This is a very interesting map right here. All right. So let's be honest. This is not gonna last. Bye, Hunter. And then also bye, Hunter. If you invade any more lines, you guys are. I mean, India. You cannot talk. Look at this. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Like, come on. You have to let. Okay, a strawberry pop. Look at this. Look at this. And then look at you saying you get the Scramble of Oceania. Let her invade Mongolia. Let Russia invade Mongolia and some stand countries. Like, okay. I mean, are you saving up India? Are you saving up? Look what you did. Look what you did. Okay, but bro, I'm sorry, India, but you cannot be talking. Look how much expansion you done. You won't let Russia invade anymore? Oh, so Russia, if you want to invade, you can still invade some of these countries, and you can invade like these ones. Uh, yeah. What is going on? Okay, bro, India. Sorry, Norwegian or Norwegian. I mean, I guess. Um. Okay, you invade China, bro. Okay, well, this is gonna be a long invasion, buddy. Okay, so Norway and Russia are gonna start invading um all those countries. I mean, in my opinion, India, you should let Russia do more. I mean, look what you did. But yeah, they start invading South China right here, taking a lot of major cities. Okay, Sweden. How about okay, hold on. So Norway can get Sweden, part of Finland, and then Russia can get the Baltics and the rest of Finland. Is that good? I think, in my opinion, it's only fair, but you know. So Sweden starts getting invaded. Sorry, Sweden. And then you take part of Finland, and then you get the rest. Is that what people? Is that okay? Well, wait, is it true actually? Yeah, that is true, but I think Old Empire mapping left half of it. Okay, you can get half of Estonia, and then like that. Is that fine? Yeah, but I'm gonna end stream in 8 minutes. I'm gonna end stream at 8 p.m. EST. I guess we'll just do this. So yeah, 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But I will do another stream tomorrow, and it's going to be Wixo countries this time. So that's good to know. I think that should be okay. And then that also I'm gonna have dinner at in 7 minutes, so that's also another reason why I'm leaving. Well, then I'm gonna stop streaming. And for like the whole like if I'm ever gonna do a face reveal, I don't really think I am gonna do a face reveal in the like in the foreseeable future. Maybe eventually. Power rankings? I could. I'm not gonna include the white countries though, and that's not racism. Uh, Hungary, Czechia, and Slovakia. Okay, well, you're gonna have to start invading Czechia. You will start invading Czechia. Do I still have the color? No, I don't. Also, I'm pretty sure Fish is doing a live stream, which is kind of tanking my viewers. But Fish got 200 subscribers, which is a pretty good milestone. So yeah, Prague will be captured, and yeah, a lot of this land will be captured. Ooh, this is kind of like a Nordic empire that for some reason has all of North Africa and all of North America. Then, the Indian Ocean Empire, really. Also, speaking of this, we can start invading China. Honestly, let's be honest, everyone, we have to be honest. The most powerful country here is India. Let's be honest. It's not even a competition. Just look how much land they have in India, Southeast Asia, Australia, all this. Oh, you helped against Czechia? Okay. Wow. I thought you meant just like foreign aid. I didn't know you meant actually. Well done. Yeah. Oh, something just popped up on the screen. Alright, and then Slovakia. Technically, he could still invade Hungary now, but that would look stupid. Or Russia can invade. I should say actually she. Sorry. Ooh, my back hurts. I don't know why. Oh, so it's saying it's only been so it's saying it's only been 50 minutes due to the oh, you joined? Okay. Hold on. This is not an invasion. This is not an invasion of Norway. I didn't say it in time. Sorry. Oh, you're he? Okay. Sorry. Let's just begin Hungary. Okay, so Austria, Slovenia, Hungary. I'm just gonna have By the way, that was not an invasion. If you're still confused, that was not an invasion from the Russians or the Norwegians. It was just that, you couldn't really say it. Alright, so this is, yeah, very interesting things happening over here in Central Europe. Yeah, but alright, I think now I'm gonna do power rankings. I'm not gonna do the whole thing here, but I'm gonna do power rankings. So number one has to be India, let's be honest. Number two is probably Norway. Number three, Russia. Four, Brazil. Or that's no. Four, Brazil. And well, there was six people. But two of the people don't exist anymore. So, but yeah, that is going to do it for today's stream. Uh, it was honestly, it didn't feel as long as it really was. I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. I will do another stream tomorrow. Like I said, why is my thing all the way? Okay, there we go. I will do another stream tomorrow. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll, I guess, see you. Well, I don't know when the next video. Hold on, let me check when the next video is going to be posted. The next video is going to be posted tomorrow at 2 p.m. and the stream will probably be right after that.